Switzerland is a country in the heart of Europe with a population of about 8.9 million people. You've already heard all the stereotypes: chocolate, mountains, perfect trains. But what if I told you that there's another Switzerland, one that tourists almost never see? We are going to go there to find it. What we will see will amaze us to the core. Write in the comments what it could be. Forget the postcards. This is not the Switzerland you saw on Instagram. Welcome to Lauterbrunnen, not to a tourist trap, but to a time machine. In the heart of the Alps, to the village where Tolkien found Middle-earth and nature still writes poetry. Most people come here, take a picture of the famous waterfall, and leave. But if you take just 3 steps to the side, Lauterbrunnen opens up in a completely different way. Go up to Eisenfluh, a small village above the clouds. The views are even better here, and there are hardly any tourists. Have you heard of the Teufelsbrücke waterfalls? They are inside the mountain. You will feel the noise of glacial streams before you see them. And there is a swing here. The locals know it. Tourists don't. You hover over the valley, with the wind in your ears, excitement in your chest, and 800 meters of space under your feet. This is not just a village. This is a canvas, and the light paints it in a new way every hour. In the morning, blue fog and cow's bells. In the afternoon, golden silence. And at night, the stars are so sharp that it seems as if they want to say something. This is not just a mountain, and not just a morning. This is the Matterhorn, the symbol of Switzerland. But today you will see it not on a Toblerone chocolate bar, but alive, wild, and leaving a mark in your heart. It is still dark in Zermatt. People are sleeping, coffee shops are closed. Only silence and the smell of pine trees. And only a few travelers like you go there, where the sky is about to speak in color. You return, and Zermatt is already awake. People are drinking coffee. You can hear conversations. But you are not the same as you were an hour ago, because you saw the day being born at an altitude of 4,478 meters. You pass by and don't even realize it. From the outside, it looks like just a stone, a piece of rock. But in reality, it is an armored gate leading to the past, to the time when Switzerland was preparing for a war that never happened. Here is everything you need to survive: generators, hospitals, warehouses, artillery disguised as an Alpine chalet. There are bunkers that could accommodate thousands of people. They were completely autonomous. It was a plan B in case the world went crazy. This is not paranoia. This is a strategy. Switzerland has always been neutral, but it was preparing for the worst. And these bunkers are a concrete confidence in an unstable world. You come out and you see flowers, Swiss cows, and clean air again. But you already know there is a whole concrete world under these mountains, and it is waiting for its time. In Switzerland, you're driving along a picturesque mountain road, admiring the scenery, and you don't know that somewhere below you is an explosive, right in the asphalt, right in the rocks. These places are still marked on secret military maps. In the event of an attack, Switzerland was supposed to blow up its bridges, tunnels, even mountains, so that the enemy would not be able to walk a single kilometer. The name of this plan was Reduit National. This is not a legend. It is the official military strategy of the 20th century. And some of the facilities are still in combat readiness today, in a country that is famous for its neutrality. High in the mountains, where even trains breathe more slowly, there is a station that seems to have a life of its own. Its name is Cedron. There are few tourists here, even fewer locals. But there is one constant presence: a shadow, a story, or a ghost. The locals don't like to talk about it, but everyone has heard, and some have even seen it. A woman in a gray coat who appears near platform 2. She stands, looks at the rails, and disappears before you can speak. They say that once, before the Gotthard Tunnel was opened, a telegraph operator worked here. She was waiting for her fiancé, who was supposed to arrive on the last night train. But there was an accident, and he didn't make it. Since then, she has been coming to the platform every night, without emotion, no movement, as if she is still waiting. Sometimes it stands in the fog for hours until it dissolves into the night air. Today's Cedron Station is quiet and functional. But if you're there after midnight, listen closely. Perhaps someone is still waiting for their last train. There are places where architecture is not just a stone. It is the cry of an era. It is despair. It is a deal with someone who is better not to be trifled with. Today we are talking about a bridge that, according to legend, was built by the devil himself. The Devil's Bridge crosses the wild Skeleton Gorge. The mountains close here like a trap, and for a long time people simply could not cross it. The water rushed below, and hope was above, until he appeared. The villagers asked God to build a bridge, but the answer was different. The devil offered, "I will build the bridge, but the first soul to cross it will be mine." The people agreed, but the first one to cross was a goat. The deception was successful, and the devil got angry and tried to destroy the bridge. And who knows what would have happened if an old woman hadn't thrown a cross into the river. It disappeared, but its trace remained in the stone, in the water, in the legends. Today, tourists take pictures here without knowing that they are walking on a legend, on the border between reality and ancient fear, on stones that remember more than they speak. Switzerland is like a Swiss watch. Perfect, precise, quiet. Everything is in its place. Trains are not late. The roads are without potholes. People are polite and silent. And all this is like a picture from the cover. Brilliant, flawless. But over time, I realized that this beauty is just a dial. And the real thing is inside, where the gears, springs, screws are. Where the mechanics of history, power, fear, mysticism pulsate. Under the perfect villages, there are hidden bunkers. Under lovely bridges, legends about the devil. Behind the calm silence are hundreds of years of strategies, wars, agreements, and silence. This is a country that knows how to preserve rather than show. Sometimes it can even hide. I hope that I have taught you to look deeper, even where everything seems perfect. Because it is in the silence that there is the most meaning. It is in the calm that there is the greatest tension. And it is where nothing happens that the most interesting things begin. Switzerland is not just about beauty. It is a mirror. If you look closely, you will see yourself. If you go deeper, you will never forget.